Hey there, beautiful people. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about the stages of change and how that kind of plays into behavior change so we can reach the goals that we're looking to reach. So the stages of change here are 6 different stages. So we have that pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, maintenance, and relapse. So your pre-contemplation, that's when you're just going about your day. You don't really pay attention to any issues that you may have or something that you may want to change. So then we move on to the contemplation stage. This is an area where you kind of start to think about, I'm thinking about maybe going to the gym, but you haven't done anything just yet. You just think you've kind of figured out, I need to lose 15 pounds, or I have this injury, I should probably go see somebody. You're just starting to think about it. Then we have the preparation phase. So in this preparation stage, we kind of, you start to do a little bit of research. Where can I find a decent gym? What type of trainer do I want? All these types of questions that you're doing your research to find out what's right for you. Then you start to take action. Now you're going to a gym and you're checking out different gyms. You're talking to different trainers. You're talking to a physical therapist, whatever it is that you need. And then once you take that action, then you go ahead and you start the process. So whatever your goal is, whether it's physical therapy, whether it's your weight loss, that's the action portion. Then you get into that maintenance phase. So it becomes starts to become a bit of a habit. It's something that you're doing on a regular basis. You're starting to see results, all those types of things. And then the one that most people leave out is relapse. This is something that people think, oh, now I go to the gym, everything's going to be perfect. Not quite how it works out for, I would say, 90% of the people. We all relapse at some point with regard to going back to our old ways, because it takes quite a while to actually get back to maintenance again, to where it becomes a habit and you don't think about it. It's just something that you do. It's part of who you are now. So the relapse part is where people will fall back into their old habits and then say, screw it, I'm done. I'm not gonna keep trying this, and they lose hope, they lose faith in the process. But understanding these stages of change and realizing that relapse is part of it, and finding ways to make sure that you get out of that hole that you've fallen into is going to be really important. There's a cool kind of poem that I heard. She basically says this is the story of her life. She's walking down the street. There's a big hole in the sidewalk. She falls into the hole. She is stuck in the hole for a long time, can't get out. She gets out eventually. The next day, she's walking down this street, big hole in the sidewalk. She falls in. It doesn't take her quite as long to get out this time, but she gets out. Third day, she's walking down the street, big hole. She sees the hole this time, still falls in. Doesn't take her quite as long to get out. Next time, she's walking down the street, sees the hole, avoids it altogether, keeps walking. Last day, she walks down a different street. And that's kind of how this all works. You have to pay attention to the stages you're going through. You have to pay attention to what's working for you, what's not working for you. And at the end of it all, you will get to that point where you'll just maintain and it becomes part of who you are. You just take a completely different path. So those are your stages of change, and that's how you can kind of develop new behaviors and become that new version of yourself. That's all I got. Talk to you guys next time.